Is Mystery Heroes rigged? This is a common question within the Overwatch community, that the mode Mystery Heroes, where every time you die, you spawn in as a quote-unquote random hero, that the mode is rigged. So I played 500 games of Mystery Heroes to find out. And after reviewing over 90 hours of footage with 3,237 spawns and 2,834 deaths. And if you're wondering why there's such a gap between spawns and deaths, it's because spawns are counted when you spawn in a match as it's quote-unquote random, and when you die, versus deaths, which are counted when, believe it or not, you die. But there was a little overlap because of the fact that if you die and don't respawn and the game ends, it still counts as a death. Therefore, you could have a situation where you die at the end of, let's say, a payload map, evening out the spawns and deaths in that one match. But if you don't die in the end of the match, it doesn't even out, obviously. And when you have modes like Control, we can have upwards of 3 additional spawns to deaths, resulting in an uneven gap between them. But moving on. To figure out if Mystery Heroes is rigged, we're going to have to use the binomial formula, which, to simplify it down, we need 2 things. 1, the number of spawns, 2,237, and the probability of getting a random hero, 1 in 34 or 2.94%. And now you may be asking why 1 in 34 if there's 36 heroes in Overwatch. Well, the 500 games were played in Season 1, so you have to remove Ramattra, and the first 200 games was played when Bastion was disabled from the game. And yes, before you ask, I did play 200 games of Mystery Heroes in 15 days, averaging out to around 13 games per day. But moving on, that leaves us with 3,237 spawns and a probability of 2.94%. So, after making a table, I made a pyramid and assigned heroes to the amount of spawns, leaving us with something that looks like this. And now you may be asking, well, what does this mean? Well, from 78 to 116, that's roughly 95%, meaning that because every hero lands in that range, Mystery Heroes is most likely not rigged. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. This video took way too long to make. So subscribing would be pretty cool. And if you have any other stupid ideas, drop them in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time.